Hello everyone, today we are in Balbari Public School, Modinagar, and we are going to talk to its very well-known educationist who is also the principal of the school, Dr. Neeru. Hello everyone, we have with us a very well-known educationist who is also the principal of Balbari Public School, Modinagar, Dr. Neeru Joshi. Welcome to my Edubag, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, what is your journey of coming into education?
Well, Abhinav Pradhan, first of all, I'm grateful to you that you're here to have my interview.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is all about my journey that you're here and taking my interview,
Yes,
first of all.
Thank
And congratulations, now on the peak of the toppest now in the country you are.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
If you speak about my journey,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
started my career as a PGT Mathematics in
Okay.
Bal Bhavan Mayur Vihar Phase 2. And what I am today, it is because of great person, indefatigable spirit, late Shri G.C. Laganji, who was the founder chairman of Bal Bhavan Mayur Vihar Phase 2.
Okay.
So he was the kind of personality, philanthropist, and the person with the undying spirit and tireless journey of the person motivated me like anything. And he was the one, Abhinav, who said that one day, Neeru, you will become principal of a senior secondary school.
So he predicted.
Yes. And because of his blessings and Principal Shri B.B. Gupta ji,
Okay.
who always said, give best to the world and best will come back to you.
Right.
So that line is always there. Even I used to say this to my teachers also, that give best to the world and best will come back to you. So such things, Abhinav, that is break of life is very important. Break
Right.
in the career is very important.
Absolutely.
That what is your primary job, first job in the life. So my first job, Bal Bhavan Public School, was a boon to me.
Okay.
And as I said, that what I am today, it is because of that my rigorous training of Chairman Sir Shri G.C. Laganji. That rigorous training I got from there.
Wow.
And in year 2011, I became principal of the school, Balbari School, Modinagar. And again, I would like to pay my heartfelt thanks to Shri Sanjay Jain ji, Chairman Balbari Groups,
Yeah.
and Shri Vinay Rohila ji, Director Sir, who showed their confidence in me. And you won't believe, Abhinav ji, that I am doing my work with full freedom. Full freedom, without any tension. Because if the level of feeling is wonderful, your dealing would be always awesome.
Right.
And this is what I got here, and this is all about journey. That
Right.
after becoming principal of the school and then honorary director of Surya Academy, Hapur,
Yeah.
I became National Advisor of Sports Academy Association of India.
SPA.
SPA
Right.
India. I was elected as executive member for National Human Rights Humanitarian Federation.
Okay.
I am district president Ghaziabad for Private Schools and Children Welfare Association.
Yes.
I am resident of Modinagar, Muradnagar, Sahadia,
Okay.
and so on. Not even EduBag. I'm there with
Yes.
my EduBag. How can
So
I forget to
ma'am
express
is,
this?
Yes. So ma'am is with us since inception. Since
Exactly.
inception.
And I'm the global speaker now, going
Yes.
state to state across nation. And my favorite topic is power of effective communication, because we need to communicate effectively to form the nation to progress in a better way as we want, everyone we want.
Absolutely. Ma'am, a very important question these days, and you have seen the changes which are there in the school education, that is digital education.
Exactly.
Now, when we talk about digital education, one is about the smart classes for the teaching purpose, and another
Right.
is for the learning purpose, which are the apps
Exactly.
and new solutions which are coming basically for the
Exactly.
student.
Right.
So, what are your views on digital education, considering the screen time as a constraint?
Okay. Abhinav, see, I mean, because for digitalization, every person, they do have their own opinion.
Yes.
And I have seen, I mean, for last 2 decades that government been trying, various stakeholder, they been trying to incorporate technology in the education.
Right.
And we have seen that sometimes it has been failed. I have seen that even sometimes it becomes unsuccessful in the beginning. I
Right.
mean, right? Because that broad vision is needed.
Right.
We need to incorporate the social, political, academic, I mean, all kind of, the area related to education we need to see. And then we have to make curriculum that technology is to be taken as a subject, and we need technology as a medium to teach other subject. It is very important, and many of us sometimes we fail. We use technology thoroughly. To me, technology cannot replace conventional technology and teaching in the school, which is already there, the existing system. So that should support. Digitalization, if you ask Neeru Joshi that what is digitalization, what do I want if I would be given that power to incorporate, I would say, Abhinav, that I would keep everything in mind, that how parents should be involved in the system, how student must be given the very sensitive training for that, because we need to sensitize our teachers also. Sometimes they're untrained. How we can expect from the untrained who are not very comfortable with the techno, who are not techno savvy, how can you expect from them that they would teach digitally to the students? So it is important because it is connected teaching. To me, digitalization is connected teaching.
Right.
To enhance your conventional teaching. Right. So yes, everyone is needed to embrace technology because it is a modern era. We cannot, exclude the importance of this. But how smartly we are incorporating, how smartly we are implementing in the school, and by saying that yes, we are the completely smart school. Everywhere we do have the smart classes, and through internet and through this projector only we are giving education. To me, it is only the superfluous kind of this. So very smartly we have to teach our teachers, because it is learning experience. We have to see we have to follow up that. Are we being benefited by implementing that digital education in the school? We have to adopt this education, but we have to train the teachers. यहाँ से training बहुत important है. That should not be burden on a teacher, excessive burden. They should take it as naturally that yes, it is the part and parcel of the modern education. Then it is going to be successful.
Absolutely. Well, we have seen that in a very small span of time, the school has grown very massively, and we cannot ignore the fact that it's also because of your leadership. So what are those practices which makes Balbari Public School unique and differentiating?
Exactly. Abhinav ji, school actually, as I said, it is the old foundation Balbari school. And as I said, the management is wonderful. The management is been continuously, putting effort to include community. And as I said, because when the vision of the management is quite clear to the principal and teachers, it becomes very easy for principal to speak to the parent, to speak with the teachers and students. So to me, the kind of this, that how we are making the school wonderful and what kind of practices we are having in the school. First of all, I want my teachers to be focused.
Right.
Point number 1.
Okay.
Point number 2, that child-centrally education is needed.
Right.
Individual attention is needed. If I am roll number 31, for example, in a class, I must be given the same importance as roll number 1 is receiving in the class.
Right.
Backbench, there should not be the word backbencher and all. So in my school, it is quite clear, rotation in the class is needed, right? Students, they feel that yes, they are very important in the life of the teachers, and teachers, they must understand that students are beneficiaries.
Right.
Whatever teacher will do in the classroom, student will take as a treasure with them. That is the treasure of knowledge with them. So what teachers will give in the school, automatically the other student in the vicinity, maybe the student from any other school, they're about to be benefited.
Right.
So to me, the best practice, the teachers need to be very focused. Teacher need to understand that child-centrally education must be given. Teachers should not come in the class off-handed. They must come in the class fully prepared with the topic she need or he need to teach in the class. That is equally important.
Right.
They need to embrace to their student with the latest technology, as you were talking about, digitalization.
Yes.
So that digitalization cannot happen overnight and all. Every day you have to give certain knowledge related to digitalization, technology, importance of science in the classes, how electronics and that is taking place in the country, and by this automatically we see that a lot of changes. And yes, I want them to be very poised, in the sense very calm, very composed.
Right. Very balanced.
And yes, and even if I used to say to my teachers, if you cannot manage your class, you cannot control your class, you cannot manage your subject.
Absolutely.
Discipline is most important ingredient in education system. Discipline. When discipline would be there, when decorum would be there, automatically Abhinav, all kind of things would come on track. And
Right.
teachers model integrity, that is equally important. They need to accountable for every task undertaken by them. They should not shrug off the responsibility that I'm not the class teacher. When he or she is the subject teacher, he or she is equally responsible as the class teacher of that particular student
Right.
who has done anything wrong.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, it is the kind of stuff that teachers need to be trained rigorously, as I was trained, as I said in the beginning of my career. I used to give that training to my teachers, that rigorous training which is needed.
Right. Ma'am, another thing which is very important, that is, and we all know that is a student only spends 6 to 7 hours in a school, and rest of the time he or she spends in their home.
Right.
So now there's only one connectivity which school gives to the student, that is homework. So how do you see the role of parents in completion of homework? Should it be done in isolation, or should it be done in consultation of the parents?
Exactly, it is a very important question. Once I made a video on this also, which
Okay.
is there on YouTube, that role of homework and role of parents
Right.
in that particular thing. Homework, of course, is the integral part of the education system, because homework gives independence to a child to take ownership of work, because the classwork is done in the presence of the subject teacher. That is the classwork, right? But when it is homework, means student is taking responsibility on the shoulder and reaching home.
Right.
According to me, I mean, in last 20 years, I have seen that 90% of the parent in the school, they take tension of the homework of the child.
Okay.
And even sometimes they spend 2 hours a day on an average, 2 hours a day, okay, on completing the homework.
Okay.
Which should not be done according to me, because monitoring is important. But
Okay.
if you, sometimes parents used to, write
Right.
and
They
all,
help them.
so that teacher the very next day should not say anything to a child. According to me, Abhinav ji, students should accept the responsibility of the work. It is my work. I need to give answer to my teacher. I need to get it done. So this responsibility make that student effective citizen thereafter, isn't it? If the parent will get even the summer holidays homework, we observe parent that it is the work to the parent. Why not for the student? So that homework, and even the student, they should be ready to bear the consequences if they are not,
Yes.
taking the homework the very next day and submitting to the subject teachers. Let parents should realize that if student will not go to school by taking the homework done, so it is the loss of the break time.
Right.
That bacha may not be allowed to go enjoy break. So students should have accountability of everything.
Right.
That yes, if I will not get my work done even at home, even in the school, I will not enjoy my sports period, or will not enjoy my recess period, or maybe the stay back. So I don't say I am against punishment, Abhinav ji,
Okay.
but everything in the world is give and take. If
Right.
we want our student to be the better citizen thereafter, they need to accept what
The
are their
responsibilities.
duties, how they need to get their work done, and what are the consequences. I'm against dire consequences, but yes, consequences, results are very important.
Right.
So
That
parents should
helps
give
in self-improvement.
and parents should give independence. They should monitor, and maybe they can tell their children at home that beta, you need to get the
Yes.
work done. Have you done your work? So they can only check, they can only monitor, but they should not sit with them and get the work done with them. No, so I'm against this, Abhinav.
Right. So monitoring is important, but the responsibility is more important. than that.
Exactly. And student, they need to be accountable when it is homework.
Right.
For classwork, we ask our teachers that they need to check the classwork, they need to be accountable.
Right.
When it comes to homework, then students should take the responsibility of that. Then we can just expect for the Vishwa Guru Bharat.
Yes,
Then only
absolutely.
we can tell that.
Right. Well, my next question and the last question is like we all know the schools are trending, and
Right.
it's also the requirement. Considering the population, we need more schools. It
Exactly.
means like there is more employment is needed, more people are coming into a school education
Right.
in the profession. So, what is your message to those people who are opting teaching as the profession?
I say, please do not come to teaching that if you are not getting any job.
Right.
truly speaking,
Right.
many of the time when we take the interview, so the candidate used to say, I'm applying for UPSC, I need to appear for that and that kind of exam. I do have a time, so I just thought to come and appear for the interview to become a teacher. Is teaching is the passing time job? Teaching is the kind of profession that create all other profession in the world.
Right.
Be doctor, engineer, scientist, everywhere you see that the product you will find that manufactured by teachers only. So it is not it is the most noble profession in the world, right? So I think we should respect that, and you need to be passionate and full on enthusiasm, zealous. Then only you need to come into this profession, because you need to drive the hidden talent of a child out. So that is not the easy task, that is the most challenging task in the world. So you need to be accountable, as I said, you need to be very effective communicator, you should have the better potential to disseminate the information to the society, Abhinav.
Right.
So this is only my message to the nation, that we are born to serve the nation, and this birth we are not going to get again. So this is also the journey, maybe the first and the last in this planet. So I think we should be accountable to this journey also.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving your time, and most importantly, the message which you have given. That is really very, very important. Thank you so much for being part of My Dubai.
God bless you, Abhinav. Thank you so much. Thank you.